Well, another person that's going to be depressing, another down person in our show. My next guest portrays the character Hope Bauer Spaulding. Sounds like a golf ball. on the popular daytime drama, The Guiding Light. Here is Elvera Roussel.
Well, it's true. Some of the crew does refer to me as a golf ball, but I do try my best.
Just been bouncing around from scene to scene.
Yes, they say, okay, would you bounce over here, please? That'll be fine. Just stop dribbling. It'll be great. Yes.
Why is it that the general public thinks that you have been here in another life? They think you've been on that show forever.
I feel I've been on that show forever.
But your character
years.
has been on that show.
Actually,
forever.
my character is true. She was born. Hope Bauer was born on the show. No,
now,
really,
you know how old that show is? That show goes back to radio.
The
am I
show
right?
is 45 years old between radio and television.
What a makeup job, huh?
Yeah, right.
Incredible.
Like it? Okay. It was rough. It took 3 hours. This is not what I look like.
And
okay.
those putty
Ask
nights.
him.
Boy,
He saw me when I came and he said, boy, you should meet my wife. She could tell you a few things. His wife, magnificent. Okay. Anyway. No,
but you've been on it, what, 3.5?
I've only been on 3.5 years, and I'm lucky enough to play Charita Bauer's granddaughter. Now, Charita Bauer brought it from radio, and she plays Bert Bauer on the show, and she has been on the show for 30 years on television.
30 years?
Brought it on television. Would run from the radio station to the television station and do it on both when the transition was happening, and then brought it right over to TV. And the woman is magnificent, really.
But what you people do is admirable. You know, they do as much copy, as much dialogue in a day as you people on a picture do in a week.
Well, I did a soap in New York.
You know about it, sure.
45
What'd you do?
pages a day.
What'd you do, Gail?
The Doctors. I played a return to
There's
Vietnam
hope for
veteran.
me. There's hope for me.
Oh, yeah. But I only stayed on 2.5 years.
You were...
Well, I was wearing half. I'm wearing down, yes.
You were saying that your roommate is involved with
This is a
somebody
funny story,
on
yes.
Gil's wife's show.
Well, actually, my roommate, Penny Shaw, is the assistant film editor on Gil's wife's show,
Greatest American Hero.
Thank you for giving it a plug.
Yes. Oh, yes. Here we go. Plug America. That's what you say. And it's just it's so exciting. I came in. I walked out. I looked at Gil. I said, my God, I can't wait to tell Penny who I was with tonight on the show. It's so exciting.
But although the program is the oldest of the soaps, it is the oldest of the soaps.
I think it's the second oldest. I believe Search is the oldest.
But it was one of the first shows to take the cast to exotic locations, as it were.
Actually, I think, yes. I think that we were one of the first. I was on the second location. It was very big. We went down to St. Lucia and we did this whole shipwreck thing and aired for like 2 months on the show with, intercuttings, interior studio things and stuff like that. And it was, our ratings have never been as high. It was fantastic. It really opened the door to the eyes of the network to seeing how important it is to bring the soaps out of just the studio sets and bring a whole new audience into it. It was nice.
You know,
now that they're... Oh, excuse me, Gil, go ahead. No,
your
please.
show.
No, please. No. Say what you were going to say.
I
please.
said we almost never got out of the basement of the Edison Hotel in New York. That's where we rehearsed and we shot over at NBC. God, we thought it was an exterior if we walked outside and shot.
Since you say the ratings were never higher at any period, and since they know that, why in the devil don't they do it all the time?
Costs a lot of money.
But the networks are, make a lot of money in the daytime.
Well,
but the people don't know out there is that daytime television supports the nighttime stuff.
Oh, and all the actors on daytime know that too, but the network refuses to admit it to them.
Because the network pays all the money to the people at night.
That's right, they do. You're getting my salary. I hope you enjoy it.
I'm having a wonderful time. Thank you very much. Listen, I paid somebody's salary for 2.5 years. It's time for me to get a little.
It's called paying your dues.
I'm paying them. I'm paying
You're paying my dues. Thank you.
Interesting. After the show, I'd like to talk to you about the movie you produced, because I'm trying to produce a movie right now myself, and you could probably give me a lot of lessons very quickly in what not to do.
Do you have a production company?
Yes, I do.
What's the name of yours?
Well, 3 guesses. Elvera Roussel Productions.
Oh, wow, see?
Original.
Another plug, yes.
But you... Thank heavens we got a giggler on the show, folks. We've needed this for a long time.
Can I come back?
Yes.
Sure.
You're no stranger to visiting exotic places. You did this a lot as a kid when you were growing up.
Yes, I was brought up overseas. I was brought up in Saigon, Laos, Germany, all over, just whenever.
Saigon, Laos. You're the daughter of a service person?
No, it's almost like being an Army brat, except my father was with the United Nations and Food for Peace and USAID, and he's back in Washington now.
Doing what?
Well, helping underprivileged countries, bringing in USAID money and feeding people and starting programs to irrigate and teach them how to use their resources as best they can. The United States aid program is something that we just don't understand in this country. It's so fantastic. We give so much to the rest of the world, and it's so good in diplomatic relations. I mean, whenever anybody talks about, well, we're not going to send any money over there, well, they don't realize that the interdependence between countries is so important for our well-being.
Since we do so much of this, why are we hated so all over the place?
Have you ever read the book, The Ugly American? Not another plug.
Are you kidding? I'm in it.
Right?
No.
No, you're not.
Right on the third page, that's my kisser. No.
No, I mean, it shows how propaganda, how it's interesting when you were talking about the bad press that Victoria Principal was getting.
Yes, everything.
A girl on my show was also just massacred by that same publication, and I'm telling you, I wonder why the press thinks it's so important to rip us apart, unnecessarily.
Well,
unnecessarily.
You'll be next.
I'm waiting. You know, I know it's going to happen.
Don't get me started on that. I almost said something.
Don't say any names.
Without saying names, the
right.
oldest trick in the book is when a guy's sitting at a typewriter making a living wage, okay, and he knows the kind of money that we earn in this business, and he really feels he should...
Exclude me. You earn and he earns. I'm still on daytime.
oh, yeah, but you're...
Daytime is paying.
They're not going to run any tag days for you either. But the point is, the point I'm alluding to is that he's sitting there and he's thinking, gee, I could do what he does, and he decides he dislikes you, and he gets on your case, and because you've got an important name, he figures he's going to elevate his stature.
But I don't think it's everybody.
It's the oldest trick in the book.
Yeah, but I don't think it's everybody. I just think it's a few publications, and that's so unfortunate because I think that they've all decided that if you make a big scandal, it's going to sell. And
it does.
But the thing is, why don't we try the reverse? Why don't we say, hey, a great day with so-and-so, you're not going to believe how much fun she is, or he is.
So, sell no copies.
Well, I don't know. I like to read nice stories about people.
It's because you're in the business. You understand the pressures that you're under, the hours you spend, everything.
Yeah, I think it's also the compassion I have for other people, knowing that I could be the next one for the hatchet job. Here it's coming. I can see. Where's the wood?
right here.
Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Oh, sorry.
She just seen if I was alive. You have no idea. That did get my heart started.
I'm lonely. If you know anybody, I'm available.
You're going to get a lot of calls.
Oh, my. And don't go home on Sunset. Not in that red outfit, please. I want to bring this up because I know that you have some feelings about this, but here in Los Angeles, they have just reopened the John Belushi trial, and I understand that they're very concerned about the public's misconception about the entertainment, and you are.
Yes, I am too. I'll tell you,
public's misconception about our industry.
I agree. It's unbelievable. I travel the country, as I'm sure you do, constantly making public appearances. I mean, as part of being in this business, you owe it to the public to go and say hello in their hometowns and all that. And I've started to, and I'm not a member of the moral majority, and I'm not a religious fanatic or anything. Everybody can believe what they want. That's fine with me. But this drug situation, nobody in my studio is doing drugs. We could not possibly get a television done in one day, nor could you get your program, nor could you get your program. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And it's like big headlines, you know, everybody. And the same publication that got Victoria and the girl on my show did this big drugs in Hollywood thing, right?
Sure.
And it's just...
Small magazine, isn't
That's
it?
right. Yeah. Yeah, won't say anything. And no, I won't say anything. I won't say anything. But the thing is that it's just...
Go ahead.
Weekly.
Not me. No.
Comes up state that
It's
I spend a great deal
okay.
of
You'll
time
find me
in.
a husband. Everything will be fine.
Right.
It's okay.
You're going to be back often.
I hold Gil's hand out.
No,
It's a finger.
Okay.
It's the whole hand.
You know, loneliness. City, New
Yes,
York,
yes.
You get lonely. You travel. I mean,
But this is
you do
LA.
the show in New York.
yes. I came out here to see.
Did you?
Yes.
Well, I'm flattered.
I am
Yeah.
thrilled.
I'll keep you here for the whole show. It's a long trip.
you.
Did I pay for it? That's a shot.
I mean, you would pay for it? I didn't.
No. I didn't know you were going to hold my hand. Gil has to leave, but Alvera's stay here.
Oh, yeah.
Bet your boots on that.